Grand Rising. Welcome to Healing Hype Man. Message of the day. Let's see what we'll get into. Pull some shamanic healing cards and see where this goes. Check out the vibe. We have Mars and Capricorn, so things are being conversations are direct, right? Very business-like, boss-like, leader-like, right? There's a difference between all of those. A leader, a boss, a director, a dictator, right? But there should be an aspect of being constructive, right? Constructive criticism. So let's see where this goes. Let's see what vibe we're in today. We're in masculine energy. Mars is masculine energy, and it likes Capricorn, and it's interesting that masculine, not interesting, it's synchronicities, right? Home. Very well, let's see what else. And a new day. Oh, wow. Okay. So, we're looking at masculine energy, home, and a new day here. Maybe we're in our masculine energy. Like I said, Mars is in Capricorn. There's an aspect in the home place, right? And I'm going to say this in a sense that I'm not saying go out and be this massive, this aggressive masculine energy in the home. You take it as a sign, a warning, a clarification. However, it kind of sits with you. Maybe there's too much masculine energy in the home place. Maybe there's masculine energy that is seeing things from a different perspective. And with the new day here, that you're looking at things that are like duality, right? Because the opposite of masculine energy is feminine energy, or there is just a sense of balance as I'm staring at duality at the bottom of the deck, right? So there is maybe a balance, right? You were in your feminine energy. That was a message that we had last week. And now masculine energy comes up with Mars in Capricorn, which it likes Capricorn there. So, really take a look at your home. Home is also about safety. Home is where the heart is, right? And a new day. Maybe for some of you, you're having to step up to the plate to own into this masculine energy, and which is going out and going for work, going to figure out how you're going to pay the bills, and being very aggressive in how you're going to sustain the family or sustain your home life, right? So, right, it's interesting because last week we had feminine energy, which was very passive and own into the sensitive side, and pull away from the masculine side. And here we have the masculine energy that's coming out. With home at the same time. So there is an aspect of something needing to be looked at in the home place. So let's kind of dive into this, see where we go. Tell us about masculine energy, home, and a new day. Okay, cards just want to fly out. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Fool, all with the Lovers. Wow. So for some of you, this could very well be a relationship, and just for some, this also can be a sense of duality, new beginnings in the home place. For some of you, I feel like there might be somebody here, a person that has slowly came to, it might have been somebody that you, in the home place, that you were kind of back and forth with, that you might have been arguing in some senses, but you both have different sides, different perspectives. Knight of Pentacles, right? It's slowly been changing. The masculine energy in the home place has slowly been transitioning, right? There's been some back and forth of maybe there's been some, maybe you physically, this is more about you, right? It's you have dabbled in your feminine energy, and it brought you clarity, and now you're dabbling in your masculine energy and providing in working hard and paying the bills in all aspects of like the masculine energy and their domestic duties, right? That correlates with masculine energy. Of course, anybody can have this energy, and anyone can do any of these things. I'm just correlating it in an energetic frequency aspect. And there's some clarity here. It's like you've been slowly changing. Your masculine energy has been changing. Your perspective on masculine energy has been changing with the Ace of Swords. There's some clarity here. There's something that you have been experiencing back and forth, and you're really looking at long-term investments, options and choices in life, and Two of Swords. This is interesting because this came out in Puerto Rico in my last reading, right? Very well can say that you're tapping into the masculine energy and going after what it is that you need to do in order to accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish in the life and in your home, right? Whether it is a home, whether it is a job, whether it is a relationship, and you really are seeing things. It's just duality with with the Lovers and the Fool here. There's a balance, and I'm going to correlate this to the reading that we did last week, to be honest, because both sides of the scale are now here. The Lover's card is here, duality is here, right? With the Fool, which is new beginnings. So it's almost like you've dabbled in a lot of things, you've experimented, and now you're really able to put long-term investments and make choices and options that are good for you, because you really do understand that masculine energy. You might not have understood it in the beginning. You might have played with it and didn't understand it, and maybe you might have thought it might have been too aggressive, or it was too in and out. It wasn't necessarily exactly what you wanted it to be. We really weren't sure about it, right? Because the Knight of Wands is he's not really sure. He's just dabbling in all different places, not really sure what's going on. But this focal point here, as I love this, 7 and 7, 7 of Pentacles, your long-term investments, and 7 of Cups, your options and your choices in your long-term investments. That you might have had difficult decisions making in the past, but I feel like this is going in a new direction. You're really going to start to see the balance why it's all happening. The Lovers with the Fool. You really will start seeing the balance in the masculine and the feminine energy, and what it takes in your home life specifically. If this is resonating for you and it does impact your home, then this is hitting home for you. And something here will resonate with you if you're guided to this message here. If you're not seeing that, I would just let's get some advice here. Tell us how can we find this balance sooner? What do we need to look out for to find this new beginning in this balance? Peace. Well, I would just be at peace. Let the emotions ride. Let the energy flow. There isn't really much you have to do, but just be at peace. Just go about your day. You'll see the energy gravitate towards you in certain aspects in your life. I need this right now. I need to go after it. Oh, I need this. I'll go after it. It's like things will all happen how they need to happen in order for you to go in that direction that you need to go into, right? Let's pull an animal spirit here. What kind of energy should we portray? What kind of animal spirit should we portray during this shift in masculine energy? Cat spirit, claim your independence, right? There's masculine cats and there's feminine cats. I think a cat is a cat to me, to be honest. They're all the same. At the same time, they claim their independence. So here, just really claiming your independence. That's a very masculine aspect as well. I definitely do a lot of readings for people that identify as female, and they were hurt by masculine energy of some sort, right? And feminine energy to reclaim their power back, like we had 2 weeks ago. That's an uncomfortable thing to do, and it's a learning process that you have to go through until you realize, okay, I can do all of these things. Right? You're changing belief systems. Most of us are not living in I don't think most of my followers are in their 60s or 70s, but that group of people would have a harder time changing their belief systems. Younger folks here are claiming their independence now. And whether you identify as male or female, it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes you're just not used to that. So you have to get your life used to that, claiming your independence. Like a cat that just lives free. I think we all want to live like a cat, but we realize that we can't, right? So we get stuck in like the cat-like energies. Like, I just want to sit at home and cry and lay and sleep because something happened to me, or there's a situation or a traumatic event, or my life changed and I'm not sure what to do. And then there's an aspect of the cat independence is like doing what you want, right? But then there is this masculine energy that you have to do what you can still do what you want, but you still have to provide for yourself, right? Two sides to it. Go and be lazy and sleep all day, absolutely. But then there's an aspect where your masculine energy kicks in. It's like you got to pay that bill so that you can sleep in the same bed that you want to sleep in, right? So really a true balance here, true balance in masculine and feminine energy that's coming through, or the masculine energy that's coming through is being constructive. A cat's not constructive. I'm not. It's not. Cow spirit. Miracles are endless. I'll say this is more constructive because they know how to eat on a schedule. They know how to go to the bathroom at the same time. Cats just kind of do whatever they want whenever they want. You leave food in there and they eat it when they eat it. There's not like a cycle that they really go through. When they're hungry, they'll let you know. When they're not, they'll leave it empty, right? They go to the bathroom when they want. Same thing for cows too, but it's probably not a good analogy because they're both the same. Like, I don't know how big their brain is in functioning and knowing cycles in their life. So both of them roam free and do as they want. Big aspect of that while claiming everything that you need. My name's Alvin Catalan. I'm present. I'm done speaking now.